What's up, guys? This is the Podcast Boys back with episode 126. Um, Me, Colin, we got Cheyenne behind the lens. It's gonna be a great episode. So I'll start us off with Storytime, with some good news. This week I had my first field trip in high school, like my first
Hmm.
real field trip, I guess. We've had like retreats and stuff before, but that's like mandatory, and it's not like in a specific class. It's like everyone in our grade gets to go on these. But this is my first field trip. It was for English, and we went to the Vancouver Writers Festival. And basically, it was like a show, and there's like three different writers or poets or whatnot, and they talked about like their poetry. They read some poems, and then we're just like interacting with the crowd. Did like a Q&A at the end. So yeah, it was pretty good. We took a bus. Like we left at school, so like 8:45, got to the thing around 9ish, 9:30, and then went to the show. We waited around for a bit, went to the show, and then yeah, just kind of chilled, and then went to the bus back. So yeah, that was on Thursday, I think. Yeah, it was Thursday, and yeah, it's pretty good. Also this week I had two soccer games for school. The first of which I scored a goal. You know me, got a little cheeky tapping goal against this other school. But the final score of this game was 6-1. So that just kind of shows you this how good the team was. You know what I mean? How good the other team was. But and then the other game this week was for the AA banner, for our like zones or like districts or whatever. And we ended up winning that game. We won the final game, and we got the banner. The final of that game was 2-0. So, yeah, we came out with the dub, got the banner, which is super sick. So next we'll be going on to the qualifying rounds, and then if we make it past those, then we go to provincials, and then yeah, I don't even know what happens after provincials, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get past the qualifying rounds. So yeah. Then also this week the air quality has been super bad. Like I was supposed to have a practice on Tuesday and Thursday, and the smoke ended up being super bad. They actually kept the practice on the Tuesday, but none of the other teams that were supposed to practice with us were there, because basically they rent out the field to like three different teams, and the two other teams weren't there when we were playing, which was pretty crazy. So we had the whole pitch to ourselves on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, he actually canceled it just because of how bad the air quality was. So yeah, that's been pretty big this week and affecting lots of people. And then yeah, the last thing that I want to touch on for this week is the Instagram Reels and the YouTube Shorts. So they've been blowing up recently. I think the first one's at I think 6.2K right now. So that one's going really well. Another one I think is on like 1.1 or something on YouTube. So thank you very much for the support. We appreciate it, and yeah, keep liking it and viewing it. So yeah, that's my story time. I guess I'll hand off to Colin here for his.
Yeah. Um, so this week has school, and that's it. So on the top, no, school and football, soccer. Lost football game today, which was a hard game to be involved with. Probably the hardest loss to take, I think, personally for me. Uh, and then we got a soccer game. It would have been yesterday. But yeah, as a time of recording, it's tomorrow. But yeah, like Justin said, we had our social media kind of boosted. We have our content, short form content now on Instagram and now on YouTube, and that's been good. It's been helping us, I guess, and yeah, it's cool to watch the numbers go up. I mean, who doesn't like to see that? And then yeah, we have like a better style for the videos as well. More clean, more, I don't know, better. A lot of people were in the comments and they didn't understand the context of our latest video about how I was making the analogy about God. And I don't know, it's hard for me to like see it from their perspective because I was the one knowing what I was talking about. Um, But some people got it, some people didn't. Most people did not. Some people were like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Like,
Yeah,
they're
some
like,
of the comments was like, the first comment was like 3 question marks, and the guy's like, what? And the second guy's like, go outside or like go touch grass, and it's like,
"What kind
if you
of? That
watch the
doesn't make."
episode, maybe
Yeah,
you understand the
yeah, yeah,
context of the actual
yeah, yeah.
thing that we're saying here, or if you just weren't stupid and you like understood, like you grasp the concept of what we're saying, like it wouldn't be that difficult for you, bro. Like it's an analogy between God and
Yeah.
social media. Like, bro,
But
listen to what we're saying.
it's also hard to like maybe there's something that we're missing because
Yeah.
we're the one involved. But like, yeah, it's hard to put myself in that perspective. But I don't understand how. I don't even want to like talk. You're not. We're not gonna go.
Go
there.
watch the episode. If you haven't already,
Yeah.
go watch that. Go skip to the part if you don't want to watch all of it. Skip to the part and go find the part where Colin talks about how God is like social
Yeah,
media. So
it's
that
in our
you-
religion segment.
Yeah.
So you can see.
Yeah, go to the timestamps and go scroll all the way and go find it and go watch it back. And then after you've done that, come back to the short and go delete your comment, like take that shit back, retract the statement, and go like, I get this now. And then just we'll pin it, we'll like it, we'll shout you out in the next episode. So
All right.
Yeah.
No one's gonna do that. But all right. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, dude. That's all of my story time that I can think of. Highlights of the week. Yeah.
all right. Do you want to start with topics or?
All right, yeah, I got a discussion topic. Okay,
Alright.
so recently my family got Halloween candy, and
Okay.
I found one of these in it. Okay, zoom in on this, Cheyenne.
Is that
So
upside down?
these
Oh, wait.
are dots, aka my favorite candy.
You're holding it upside down.
Oh.
Correct. Dots. On this side it's upside down. So dots. All right. Very, very unpopular opinion that people like dots, but they are one of my favorite candies, and they're very rare because of the amount of people that dislike them. Well, first of all, what are your thoughts on dots, guys? Oh, I'm holding it upside. Oh, there you go. There.
We should review it on the podcast.
Well, I already ate this, but
Is that the only one?
no, there's a bunch. But guys, it's my favorite candy. Give
Yeah.
me a break.
Come on. Dots?
Colin is selfish, guys.
Yeah, bro. I know. He's just eating all of them. Keeping them all for himself. Yeah, dude. Dots are weird as hell, bro. Like, I swear they're only, like, you know when you buy, like, the variety pack? So, like, I think, like,
Yeah.
the classic one, the one that, like, pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
everyone will get, is, like, the one with, like, the Kit Kats,
Snicker.
Arrows, Smarties, and, like, Coffee Crisp or whatever.
That's the best one.
I know, because I have that one in my house. But, anyways, that one is,
That's
like,
why it's the best
that,
one.
yeah, that's the best one, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously. But, you know, I'm always eating the Arrows out of those. The Arrows and the Kit Kats are, like, probably
Kat's
the
a
best
dub.
ones out of those ones.
No, Kit Kat
Um,
Smarties.
So that's like the first. That's like that's like the classic one, you know, with all like the good ones.
Mhm.
This one, like with the dots, like what is that like variety pack? Like, what comes with those
Tootsie
ones?
Rolls.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe Rockets.
Rockets,
as well.
really?
Yeah.
That's very It's kind of a shitty selection to be honest.
Mm.
Dots are, to be honest, like dots aren't bad. Like I don't not like dots. Like dots are good, but the variety pack that it comes with, bro, Tootsie Rolls and Rockets.
Tootsie Rolls aren't that great. Rockets I like.
Rockets aren't bad, but it's like, bro, just get like there's like so many better like variety packs, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah.
Reese's are good. Like the ones with the singular cups.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Those ones are so good.
Yeah. I
Other
think
one, slept on one is like the Starburst ones. Those ones are sick. They come with like the 2 Starbursts and the little
Sunkissed. Oh, very good as well.
yeah.
Very good. Yeah. So dots, like they're not my favorite candy. Like it's hard to rank, but I'd put them in like top 3,
Mm.
up with Jolly Rancher and maybe Sunkissed actually.
Mm.
Maybe, or like some sort of Starburst, or not Starburst. One of those. What are they called when they burst in your mouth, but they're not Starburst? They're like the jelly.
Wait, like Pop Rocks or
We did that. We tried them on here before with Quinn. When we had Quinn on.
Pop Rocks?
No. It's like the candy from America. You chew it, and then there's like liquid that comes out.
Gushers.
Gushers. Yeah. Those are like top 3 Jolly Rancher
Mm.
dots. Yeah, these are quite good. So my other question is, okay, this makes for a really good short. Okay. What candy did you guys have or get growing up as a kid for Halloween that you got excited about? Like, what specific candy were you like, oh, yes, I got that?
Okay, my favorite always growing up were like the full-size chocolate bars.
Oh,
Me and
the
my
jumbo.
friends, we always used to go out and we'd find the specific houses. Like
Mhm.
we'd gather up, we'd pinpoint the houses, we'd go to them, knock on the door, and as soon as we saw the like big chocolate bars, bro, we know we were in. Like and then we made a plan to go to like every single house. So I think that was probably like my favorite candy, like growing up. But
I think
yeah.
mine would be like soda
Ooh.
or something that you don't normally get, like rare. Like for example, Reese's white chocolate or something like that. That's like not common. Just anything that wasn't common that I liked, or something that I've never had. Or sometimes I got like a toy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember like one time, me and my friends, we went trick or treating, and there was this house, and I guess like they didn't have the light on, or they had the light on, but like we weren't quite sure. They didn't really have any decorations out, but we went anyways because we're like, you know what, it's close to our house, we might as well. Like we're on the way, let's just like knock on this one. And the guy, I guess like I didn't really have anything, so he was like, hold on there, 1 second, guys, and he like runs to the like I don't know his fridge, and he pulls out like a pack of Coke, like a big like I don't know, like those like cardboard boxes full of Coke.
Oh yeah.
He gets one of those and he just starts like giving us all like a Coke, and he's like, "Here you go, guys. I don't have any candy, but I hope this will do." And he just gives us that, and we're like, "What?"
Well, at least he's got that.
Yeah.
I wonder how many kids went to that guy's house.
Yeah.
Like,
Not many. 'cause
yeah,
I guess
obviously.
turn the light on after that, but
yeah.
yeah.
I think, yeah, it was one of the last few years I went trick or treating. I got like 3 jumbo bars.
Yeah, those are always like the best, bro.
Yeah. Another reason
Yeah.
why Halloween's my favorite holiday. And I would have that bag of candy that I got. Like I would get over 200 pieces of candy easily.
Oh yeah.
Easily. And then
easy.
it lasts for months on end. Sometimes I eat too much and I get sick, but
hey, that's the fun of Halloween, you know.
yeah. Of course. Yeah. So
I have a question for you on this kind of Halloween topic. What was the most unusual candy or like thing that you got from trick-or-treating?
there's definitely something. Probably popcorn in a bag.
Oh yeah, I have those ones too.
Some like old folks giving
Yeah.
like they don't understand, or like they don't, not that they don't understand, but they're not with the times anymore. People get poisoned and shit. So probably some sort of pre-baked cookie or like popcorn in a bag is like definitely the weirdest.
For sure. No, some of them. I remember there's always this one lady on my street, and like instead of giving out candy, she gave out popcorn in a bag, but she made like a mix. So she had like popcorn, and then she put in like marshmallows with it, and I think like M&Ms or something.
That's
like,
great.
That is good.
That's
Like, those are
great,
sick.
but like they don't understand, like
Yeah, I'm gonna get poisoned or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other weirdest one that I think that I got as a kid is like this. Like these parents were so weird, but they lived like a couple like blocks away from me, and every year they instead of giving out candy, they would give out like fruit. So instead of getting like a Kit Kat or something, you'd get like an orange.
That's the
or,
biggest
like, a banana.
buzzkill of Halloween I think you could ever have.
It's like, bro, like.
But hey, fruit, I don't mind fruit. Like
Yeah.
if you gave, I think I got like an apple one year.
Yeah.
Someone said they got toothpaste.
That's weird.
Or like
bro.
a toothbrush.
That's
I think
weird.
it was like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Oh, you're weird. And I've seen people with Christmas lights out already.
Mm.
There's something wrong with you. No, seriously, get help. That's so. Oof.
I think that it's not acceptable to.
That's disrespectful.
Like you can only start celebrating Christmas like December 1st.
December.
That's
not
the
fucking.
very, yeah.
Dude, last year, the past few years, Halloween spirit's gone down. At least in my eyes, Halloween spirit's gone down. Christmas has gone fucking way up.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Halloween is not as big as it was when I was a kid. People start celebrating Christmas mid-November.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
latest. Like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I have nothing against Christmas. Love Christmas. Have so many good memories with Christmas. But the fact that we're even talking about it right now shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
People just have no patience these days.
Oh, I know. People are so.
People want
involved
things
in Christmas.
quick sex, quick money, quick. They don't want to go out. They don't. No, I'm joking. Not the.
Fast food.
Yeah, fast food exactly.
You
So.
already know.
Not
Yeah.
quick sex.
The weirdest thing I think is like when the stores start rolling out like either Halloween decorations or the next like season like way before. Like I feel like that's what like people are doing now. Like everyone used to think, oh, Christmas decorations not even Halloween, but now people are actually like celebrating Christmas. Like if you're one of those weirdos who celebrate Christmas before Halloween, like what are you doing? Like, do you not celebrate Halloween or?
In the U.S., I saw Christmas decorations online in August.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking. I wish I was joking about that.
Or it's like seeing the back to school like clear out thing at Walmart. Like and it's like June or something. Like that's just like buzzkill. Like
Yeah, really.
worst things.
Really.
TikTok accounts with like Christmas countdowns with like cookies, like videos and shit.
Christmas, yeah.
Cookies are nice, but bro, it just
Mhm.
makes me depressed.
Bro, it kind of pisses me off. Like, I like summer. Well, summer is like my favorite season, and
Mhm.
one reason for that, there's multiple, but one is like I don't like being in like a holiday season. I like it neutral. Like I like it because you're always changing moods and you're always like, you know what I mean? Like I just prefer like when there's no holiday coming up or like anytime soon. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, like for me as a kid, like Halloween was always like my favorite. Um, I guess holiday or celebration or whatever you want to call it, because we always used to go like pretty like crazy for Halloween. Like we'd always have like the big decorations, and
Mhm.
we'd make like graveyards with like leaves and stones and stuff, and like we'd like deck out the house. And my mom used to like in our block we used to host like fireworks, so like everyone would go out trick or treating, and they'd come back, and my mom would make chili, so we'd all come back and have chili. And then we'd watch the fireworks. My dad would like set up like a firework show, and all the kids from our block would come out and watch the fireworks. But there was like some crazy stories. Like one year, my crazy uncle, he flipped a firework upside down because he thought it'd be like a good idea, and he lit it, and it went like this. Like so, all the kids were sitting like, let's say my phone's like the deck. We had like a deck here, and like the grass was like over here, and so the firework was being lit right here, and it was upside down, and basically it flew and hit the deck, and my sister and all of her friends were like sitting around, like watching the fireworks, and it hit some of them, or like it went like right next to them, and all of them were like crying and like all that. But me and my friends, we were like safe under like we were like hiding under the patio furniture, like making sure we wouldn't get hit. So yeah, I mean some good times, good memories of Halloween. But yeah,
Good topic.
yeah,
Good discussion topic. Yeah, dude. Best holiday. What else is there to say?
yeah. All right. I guess I'll go with my topic now. Some sad news we got here. So, former Whitecaps striker Kudo dies following brain surgery. So, the Vancouver Whitecaps say they are mourning the death of their former striker, Masato Kudo. Japanese club Tajevo Mizuyaki announced on its website Friday that the 32-year-old player had died. Club president and CEO said Keita Namiri in a statement in Japanese that Kudo was a very successful player who had no arrogance and a great attitude. The Whitecaps said earlier this month that Kudo underwent brain surgery in Japan and was in intensive care. The Japanese international played the 2016 MLS season in Vancouver, tallying 2 goals and 1 assist in 17 appearances. Kudo also played for several professional teams in Japan and for the Brisbane Roar in Australia. So yeah, some pretty sad news. Yeah, well I don't even know what to say. Like,
Yeah, it
just
sucks. It really does. And brain surgery, that's some serious surgery. I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Mhm.
Kind of a spooky topic.
Yeah.
Death. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any more topics?
Yeah, I'll bring something up.
All right.
I wasn't prepared to be ready, or I wasn't ready, but maybe you go.
All
and
right.
I'll have it done.
This is kind of on Copper Drop, and it's kind of a topic in one kind of thing. So the NHL just released the 2022 reverse retros. So yeah, basically, if you don't know what the reverse retro jerseys are, they're like a group of jerseys that the NHL released. So they did in like last year and this year. It's like a new like promo kind of campaign for the NHL, and they release these jerseys that are like so they're like retro jerseys that they kind of like remaster or like remix. So let's say for Canucks last year, the Canucks in like 2000, I think in like the 2000s, like maybe 2005, 6, basically they had this jersey that faded from like red to blue with like the Orca logo. And basically for the reverse retro in 2021, what they did is they took the stick and puck or the stick and rink logo,
Mhm.
and then they faded it from like green to blue or blue to green, and that was their reverse retro. So you can kind of see they'll like tweak the colors. They'll use their new colors with like an old logo
Mhm.
or something of like that.
That one's cool.
Yeah,
The palm
that
tree.
type of thing. So yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna show you some of my favorites. I think some of the most polarizing ones, and we'll do a kind of copper drop style review on them, I guess.
Mhm.
So first off, we're gonna start with the Canucks. That's our home team. So here we go. So this is the Canucks 2022 reverse retro. So first off, you got Johnny the Canuck. This is his first time ever being the central logo on a Canucks jersey.
Mhm.
And yeah, all the reverse retros have the old NHL logo, so like the orange. Like nowadays they're in like silver or whatever, but the old ones used to be in orange. So they got that nice accent, nice little detail that I really like. They also have the strings on the chest and not like the, I don't know, the newer collars. And then yeah, it's just some simple stripes and blue is the primary color. So yeah, what do you think about this
Mhm.
jersey?
So I think it looks too much like Abbotsford Canucks. And for that, I'm gonna say drop. It doesn't look like an interesting jersey to me, but I could see why it's retro. It looks retro.
Yeah. All right. On to the next one you
Are
got
you
here.
copping it?
Oh yeah. I'd say cop, honestly. At first, okay, when I first saw the jersey, I was like, I didn't like it. Like they kind of screwed it up again. But it's honestly growing on me like more and more the more I see it. So, yeah, I'd say cop. Okay, the next jersey we have here, a jersey that I particularly don't like. It's the Chicago Blackhawks reverse retro. Um, yeah, what do you think about this?
Well, it's just the hoop. Nothing. It's a kind of.
It's just like for me, it's so different to all their stuff. Like I don't know
Yeah, it
what
is.
jersey they were retroing here, but it's just like I don't know something about the black and the red. Like it just doesn't do it for
Kind of
me.
like
So
a orangey reddish.
yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah,
I'd say cop. It's not. I don't know. It's kind of like the Vancouver Whitecaps hoop jersey,
yeah,
but
I agree.
yeah, I'll say cop.
I'd say drop. I think it's like too like simple and like their old like their normal logo or their old logo or whatever is just so like iconic. So I don't know. I don't know about this one. Okay, next up, this is probably one of my favorite ones that they did is the Anaheim Ducks. I'm a Ducks fan, so you know obviously I gotta support the team. But this jersey, I think they did really well. They took the old Mighty Ducks logo and they used their new colors for like the accent colors. I think this is a great jersey. I'd say cop. What
Yeah,
about you?
I'm saying cop as well.
Yeah, that one's probably my
Love the
favorite.
logo. Love the color scheme.
Oh yeah,
It's great.
probably my favorite one out of the bunch. Okay, the last jersey we have here is the Calgary Flames reverse retro. So at first, like when I saw this jersey, I honestly I liked it because of the backstory, but it is a pretty ugly jersey without knowing the backstory. So basically, this jersey was a reverse retro of the old Calgary podium jersey. Um, and so basically Calgary wore it, I don't know what it was for, but I think it was Olympics or there was something going on in Canada or maybe it's either the Olympics or they won some tournament. And basically their jerseys is like a podium like holding up the Flames logo. Um, but honestly this jersey is just too much going on. Like the black and the red, like I think that so they use like the away color schemes kind of here, but then the shoulders like ruin it. Then they're like have the black and then they have like the white stripes and the yellow stripes and the white and there's almost like too much going on. And like the composition like right here, like most jerseys they'll have like a central logo and then it'll be plain just like to the torso or whatever. Um but this is like there's so much going on. Um yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird jersey. I think one of like the most unique on the list, but
I like that other one below it. The two are
yeah,
better
these ones are
below.
good. I'd say
The weight, yeah.
drop for me personally. I mean, I'm not a Flames fan, but
Yeah, I mean, none of these I'll like want to buy. I'm just saying copper drop based
Yeah.
on whether I like it and would get it or not. But
Yeah.
realistically, I'm not gonna get these because I don't cheer for these teams and all that.
yeah.
This one I'll say cop because I like the colors and the jersey logo is
All right.
nice.
We'll do one more.
What team
Um,
is like what is
Yeah, so this one is the Florida Panthers
Oh,
jersey
That's different.
on NHL's list. They ranked it as their favorite jersey that was released. So yeah, it's basically got like the palm tree and the stick and then the sun, and they feature like a nice blue colorway on the front, with some nice accents. I'd say Cobb. This is like a really nice jersey.
100%.
It almost reminds me of like almost like a basketball jersey kind of, like, I don't know, just like the vibrant colors. Like,
Mhm.
you don't really see that
Yeah, that's
on
very
like a
true.
hockey jersey. Like, it's almost like more like relaxed and kind of like
Yeah,
less
this,
serious.
I would never think
kinda.
this is Panthers, like,
Yeah.
because of the logo
Oh
here.
yeah.
I'm definitely saying Cop.
Yeah.
This I'd actually wear. Like,
Yeah.
this,
I'd say
this is
Cop as
Cop.
well. Yeah, it's a great jersey. So yeah, that was our segment on the NHL reverse retro jerseys. So
All right, well, I guess we're on Cop or Drop. I'll go on to this. We got. Have we done this?
no, I don't think we
Okay,
have.
so this is the Puma Fearless pack. And this is what it looks like. And some detail here. Some close-ups. They look very tight, those laces.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a sock going there. And, oh, that's not that. Yeah. Should I say Cop? I'm gonna say Cop, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Cop.
I'd say Cop as well. I've actually never. I don't think I've ever rocked Pumas. Like, not recently, at least. Maybe when I was like really, really little. But yeah, I haven't rocked Puma boots. But I feel like Puma is one of the most underrated brands nowadays. Like, mostly like the boot world's kind of been dominated by like Nike, Adidas. You could even argue like Mizuno. But yeah, Puma I think is one of those brands that's super underrated, who make great boots and that like can actually compete with Nike and Adidas. And I think, yeah, they make great boots, so I would be willing to try it for sure. Yeah, I'd say Cop on those.
Same.
All right. Any more topics? Or?
Yeah, I do. Are you done?
I'm done on
Okay,
the
okay.
topics.
So this week, what's going on in the world right now? Lil Yachty released Poland, which I have not listened to. Some Lil Yachty songs I like, but I think as an artist in general, he's not my favorite artist just because all of his songs I don't like. But there's a few, like a good amount, not all, a handful of songs that I like. And Poland I have not listened to, but apparently it's like, I don't know if they're joking or not, but like apparently it's like a really deep meaning behind it. Like he actually like spent time like working on it, and so much so that he's been invited by the Prime Minister of Poland to celebrate the song. Which, hard to believe, but
That's
this
definitely a fake article.
what is this, this is like a rap, this is rap music,
It's like the verified one, because there's so many like fake rap accounts.
it's not verified, but look at the following. So, everyone, let's see what the comments are. No, none of them are like, oh, this is fake, or like, some people are saying it's a trap, don't do it. Yachty got locked in Poland.
Have you actually not heard the song?
No.
Maybe. Okay, in the next clip we'll listen to the song.
Is it like would make more sense as to why it would be fake?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. So I was talking on my ass there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll listen to
Great.
the song in the next clip. All right. So the song that you're mentioning here, Lil Yachty's song, the very serious song that landed him a trip to Poland. We're gonna take a listen to it now.
Yeah.
and,
So it was a joke.
and
Yeah.
see your reaction. So here you go.
Oh my! Yeah, I've heard this song. I have heard this song. Yeah, I heard this song. I heard this song the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Copper Drop, Poland by Lil Yachty.
It's not a bad song, but I think it's kind of maybe overhyped.
Oh yeah, bro, that song is so goofy. Like,
I heard it this week, yeah, but I didn't think it was him. Like, I didn't think that's what it was. So.
you still think he's going to Poland after that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. He's gonna take the walk to Poland. I mean, if he does go, he better bring the walk. It was actually funny. I was watching like Instagram or whatever reels or whatnot. but I saw like a video of this guy. He does like all these like music like dissection videos and like talking about like rappers, bars, and lyrics and how they like double entendres and kind of like explaining the meanings of them. But he dissected the Lil Yachty song. He dissected Poland, and basically, the part where he goes like, "I took the walk," basically, like in music, that's called like leaning into the note. And so the guy's like, Little Yachty had like a double entendre, because he's saying he took the walk to Poland, but he's literally like leaning into the note in a verse where he's talking about lean. So like it's like a double meaning. So yeah, that's
So maybe it is actually thought of.
yeah,
hard.
maybe he's a musical genius, bro.
Mhm.
The next Kanye's the next up, but yeah,
Shout
I
out
mean,
Lil Yachty.
kind of a weird song. Like I think like
Yeah.
nowadays, like a bunch of music is almost like meme culture and music.
That is like actually good. Like people actually like that.
yeah, and now they're like it's
Yeah.
kind of like you don't
Formed
really
into
know
one.
where the like
Yeah, because it's kind of like a few years ago. Like Jake Paul came out with Everyday Bro, and when
Yeah.
that first came out, a lot of people hated it. But give it a year or two, and people were actually bopping to it, like because it's a meme as a joke.
yeah.
But
And
now
then
you
it's
see
like-
that in music, like
Yeah.
Lil Yachty, like
Is it? And then you see people listening to it now, and it's like it's kind of like ironic. But then some people are like not like they're kind of actually
not
like
with,
messing with it.
yeah.
And then it's like it is like this really weird like
Or people
mix
aren't
where
like
we're at right
they're
now.
not with it as well, like
Yeah.
all sorts of different stuff.
I know. And then now you
It's
got songs
everyday,
like
bro.
this, which are like borderline like
Meme,
meme culture, like
Yeah,
TikTok
very.
viral, you know.
very.
And then there's people that actually like listen to it. So it's such like a
It's hard to
weird
differentiate
mix.
where they're at. Yeah.
and same with
100%.
like Yeet and stuff, like the whole like
Yeah.
Minion Rich and like all that type of shit. Like his music's kind of like it's like kind of like goofy, you know what I mean, with like the bells in it and like. But some people actually listen to it as well. So, I mean, yeah, it's a very weird mix in music that we're in right now. So
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. My next topic is from Sky Sports. A formal request has been sent to the FIFA Council and FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Imagine how rich that guy is. To suspend the Iranian Football Federation immediately and therefore effectively ban Iran from the World Cup. And this is quite controversial. There's comments saying, as Iranian people, we agree. The hosting country is violating people too, but nothing is being done. I'm Iranian, and please ban my country from World Cup. They're trying to suspend Islamic Republic team, not Iran team. This is a government team. The people of Iran have not the national football team right now. They should ban for playing as propaganda system of an Islamic Republic. There's different takes you can have on this. So mine is the players and the people, the fan group around that team is not and has nothing to do with the government, because at the end of the day, they're representing Iran and their people. They're not representing the government. They're not representing the bad things of the country. They're representing the people and the country as a whole. And I guess that's the government, but it's not based off of that, right? So people that are from Iran, people that originate from Iran, cheer for this team because they like soccer, right? No person from Iran that doesn't like soccer is going to cheer for these guys. So there also been reports of Iran sending Russia supplies for drones to actually go out and seek civilians in Ukraine and kill them. Not military act. Like not, this is like trying to kill like civilization or the civilians, which is fucked. Really fucking bad. And yeah, that sucks. And Russia's banned from soccer. So you could say, well, Iran should be as well. They're helping, Russia in the world in the war. So fuck them, right? And I agree, fuck them. But do we really want to get rid of these guys? These comments have made a lot of good points, saying how it represents the government because they're very controlling in Iran. Or let me read them off again, because there was like some that actually made like. The hosting country's violating people too, but nothing's being wrong. So Qatar is a little different. Qatar is a more westernized country than Iran, no doubt about that. They're a bit more bending with the rules, and they promote people to come visit them. I see ads all the time, visit Qatar. However, at the end of the day, it is a Islamic country, so they have some sort of um, de what is it called? Discrimination, I guess. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not that bad. But there's been a lot of controversy about gay people being allowed in there, gay flags being whipped around, which there's absolutely zero reason to be in a soccer game. That's not even based in June. And then they're saying no alcohol, all that. So people don't like that. But these are trying to be discussed with the government, Qatar, and the FIFA Federation to try and bend these rules so where everyone can be happy. With Iran, let's face it, the only reason why this would be in effect is because of the death of that woman. If that wasn't the case, none of this would happen. Maybe the drone thing, because people might maybe look at that. But I think, the girl dying has a huge part to play with this. And yeah, also maybe the drone. But yeah, I don't really care. Either way, I mean, one thing you got to look at is, like, what would happen if they are banned? Who's going to fill that spot? Or is it just going to be a 3-people group, which is not fair to all the other groups? Would another country step up? So many questions you got to think about. And they're still working on that with Ecuador, I think, how they cheated. And they're not going to be in the World Cup because of that. I don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to have Chile, that came second, or maybe another team. I don't know. So I don't really care. And either way, I mean, you kind of almost have to get rid of them, because it's like, if you don't, FIFA are going to get flamed. Why are you letting this country in here? So you kind of really don't have much choice. But I don't think that it matters to me personally in my life. I don't know. I don't really care. But I think that it kind of has to happen, really. But what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see both sides of the situation. I have like a lot of Iranian friends, and I mean, World Cup, right, only happens every 4 years. If your country makes it into the World Cup, like, that's your country's pride and joy. The other thing you have to think about too is with like World Cup is that it's not just the country itself. There's Iranians everywhere, like Canada, U.S., like Europe,
Mexico.
like there's
Probably
people
not.
everywhere, and it's not just for the people in that country. It's for like the pride of like the country as a whole, and like
and the positivity from it.
And I think
not
sports,
focus on negatives.
Yeah, I think sports, like, in general, brings like a light to certain like groups and just to everyone. Like, sports is a positive thing that like unites countries and people, and I think that like removing them from the World Cup would be like really shitty for the people of Iran, because it's like their country's going through so much, they almost need something to like keep them going and like to celebrate and like dark times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even with like Russia and Ukraine, like Ukraine was still playing,
Good on them.
right? And like I feel like for those Ukrainian people, like seeing their teams still go out there is like that's like the one thing they can like support or like stand with, right?
Yeah.
So I think that it's very important to have something that you can like rely on and just like relax. So I don't know. I think I see both sides, but I think they should keep it in, because obviously the Iranian team, the players, the management, the staff, everyone worked so hard to get to the position that they're in, and I think that removing them would be a real shame. So yeah,
So keep them in.
I say keep them in, but
All right.
yeah.
That's all from me. You what?
I also vote for keeping him.
Chad says keep 'em
Well,
in.
you have a bias.
Well, not in a biased opinion. I also believe that politics and everything else is different.
Should stay out of.
Sports.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like I feel like we went the wrong way as soon as they got into the same spot. Now I feel like the Russia part would be a different situation. As much as I have like a side of me that disagrees with even keeping Russia from the World Cup, but they are like causing a big amount of trouble and death. But again, I also believe that sports are different world than our world, and they shouldn't be treated.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to like listen to Iranians in this as well, because you mentioned how it's not your opinion is not biased, but you do have a bias being Iranian. So it doesn't matter if your opinion is biased or not, because you're just gonna be looked at like with all these Iranians, like of course they're gonna want to keep soccer and like so it's gonna be hard for FIFA to deal with that, I think. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, only time will tell, really. Like, I think it's one of those gray areas where you can obviously you see both sides of the argument.
Yeah, like maybe keep them in because they've been in the World Cup. It's not like Russia was ever in the World Cup. It's not like they're Ecuador where they cheated.
Oh yeah. My question is like, do you think sports and politics like are they disconnected? Are they connected? Because like again, it's not like Bayern Munich or it's not like a team in like a country. It literally is the whole country, right? Like it's like the whole country is being represented by this team.
Yep. 100%.
So do you like are sports and politics in this instance like are they connected? Are they not connected?
I think it ultimately depends on the situation, but I think in general no. Like Cheyenne said, sports and politics, they have nothing really to do with each other. Like one's very independent, one is more sophisticated, right? So it depends, but I think in general, no.
Yeah. And I don't think they should be if they're like two separate things. They're 2
100%.
different entities. They should be
Why
separated.
would you combine them? Why would you?
So using that logic, then Iran should still be in the World Cup.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That's my thoughts on that.
The national teams represent the people, not the country, not the politics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Not the government at all. It's just
the beauty of the country.
Like you said, like everybody, like me, for instance, I guess I have a bias side to Spain. I don't know why. I support Spain too, but like I also support Iran, and I don't even live there. So like from every nationality, same works for every other country.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's the people they represent that also live around the world, not in the country. So you can't say they represent the whole country, and especially not the government.
The Iranian people.
Yeah, exactly, the people, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Not the food. Not the
government.
Businesses there. No.
Politics.
Yeah.
World views. The people.
The people. That's all my topics.
Yeah. Me as well. All right. I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in 127.
Next episode is Halloween special, I think.
Yeah, we got a guest coming on as well, so that'll be a great episode.
Do you know who yet?
I think I do, but I'm going to leave it as a surprise.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. You'll see you in the next one.